We had emotional overload.
It's a lot to take in.
Lying? Lie detector?
They're not always accurate.
And Bennett leaves!
Really, goodbye?
But not for long, and then he comes back and appears kind of insane.
Hello, Tayshia. Hi.
This is your The Bachelorette Season 16, Episode 9 recap. Grab your glasses. It's time for Roses and Rosé. Hi, everybody. It's me, Lauren Zima. And Bennett is gone.
Is this really goodbye?
But then he returns.
Hi. Can we speak for a minute?
And everyone is staring. And also crying. What an episode!
That was interesting. It was a curveball. Did not see that coming.
Oh, babes, I'm coming at you with a dark red wine and a dark pant because things are getting dark. Not dark like scary, dark like sad, but we love an effect. Well, things got dark and we got so much to get to, so let's get to it. So we begin at the beginning of the end of Bennett, but then he does begin to come back in the end. But anyway, we pick up where we left off. Last week was all, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
This week, that didn't matter. We didn't really address the box any further. But Tayshia did address her feelings for Bennett and Noah. And Tayshia tells Bennett that he makes her feel heard, but he also says condescending things.
You have made me feel hurt this entire time, but it worries me. You are condescending, the way that you talk to people.
And questions her intentions.
You question my intentions.
And Tayshia tells Noah, I'm still getting to know ya, and I'm not sure that you're ready for marriage.
I have enjoyed getting to know you. The thing is, I'm also worried that you're not ready for marriage at the end of this.
Interesting. It was, okay, kind of a big thing to say. Okay. But between the two, she casts off our Superman boo. Goodbye, Bennett!
Unfortunately, I can't give you this rose.
What did you think of this decision? I sort of felt like she could have sent them both home in that moment. I don't think she has physical chemistry with Bennett, and I don't think she has a strong enough emotional connection to Noah, but let me know in the comments below. Either way, when she sent Bennett home, her face was so stoic.
Can I walk you out, please?
Wow.
No emotion.
I'm shocked.
Damn, Tayshia. Okay, stoic, Lauren, not dead. Okay. Bennett's face was also a little blank. I kind of felt like he was in shock that he didn't think he was going to go home. He even says, is this really goodbye?
Is this really goodbye?
He can't believe it, can you?
No, don't be smiling.
But more solemn, stoic, savagery from Tayshia. She tells Noah, oh, no, Noah, this doesn't mean you get a rose, pal.
I'm not gonna give you this rose right now either. I truly don't know how I feel right now.
Noah's gonna have to go to the cocktail party. So Tayshia returns to the rest of the men, and she says, Bennett is no longer with us.
As you all may have noticed, Bennett is no longer with us.
Again, no emotion, wow.
The drama is over for now, and I just want to be done with it all.
Don't worry, we'll get to the emotion later.
So let's just have a good night, can we?
Of course.
Okay, good.
And it's the cocktail party, so we are gonna have a little fun. Don't drink for every time someone gave a gift. Riley gives Tayshia a 1-week anniversary cake.
Got a little something for you here. A little happy anniversary cake.
I love cake. Do you like cake? What's your favorite type of cake? I love cake, and I do love funfetti cake. I might argue that that's my favorite cake. However, you cannot go wrong with a classic chocolate cake. I mean, if I'm gonna have dessert, I usually like it to be chocolate. It's not that I don't like fruit. I think that fruit's wonderful. It's just that fruit can also be at breakfast, and if I want dessert, I want dessert. You know, like I want my full sugar intake, and chocolate just feels so decadent, delicious, and like such a escape. I love a German chocolate cake. I love a classic chocolate cake. I'm from Chicago, and Portillo's, if you've ever been there, has the most amazing chocolate cake. And I could just talk about cake for so long. Have you ever had like an Oreo cake where Oreos are incorporated somehow? Ooh, a red velvet cake, but like not cream cheese frosting. I don't love cream cheese frosting. I just like ready. I really could keep talking about cake. What's your favorite dessert?
I come bearing gifts.
What is that?
Zach gave Tayshia one of their quasi-wedding photos framed as a gift.
Oh.
Do you love it?
I like that! I love a framed photo, and I mean, you have to be so selective about your framed photos these days because we all take so many photos on our iPhones, and honestly, I think that we take too many photos of me to be living in the moment more. It's like, put away the phone and just be here, be present. But so then we have to be even more careful with choosing what photos are gonna make the frame. You know, what will you take the time to print out, to go pick up, to frame and put in your home on display forever? And Zach gave Tayshia that photo, so I thought that it was meaningful and emotional. Wasn't cake, though.
And Ben gave Tayshia several of his signature kisses, and no one was complaining about that.
We're really bad at that.
What?
We're so bad at that.
Now it's time for the rose ceremony. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Ivan because as he was squinting, he said he couldn't see how many roses there were, and could anyone tell him the number?
Can't see that far. How many's there? 5. Holy.
And I could just relate. I have a horrible vision. So cheers to Ivan. You know, it makes everything look good if you've been drinking wine.
Brendan?
So Tayshia gives out the roses. And Spencer is gone. We'd pretty much forgotten about him after his crazy night 1 entrance.
Which one of you guys scared away Claire?
And I have to say that I was on Nick Viall's podcast where I'm gonna call him out right now. Nick Viall said he thought Spencer would be in the top.
Spencer is Tayshia's kryptonite.
And I said, no, he won't. He's just a quick flash in the pan. And anyway, bye, Spencer, and sorry, Nick.
Can't wait for us to see who's right on this one, who's on the right side of Spencer history.
And Ed is gone, and we want to pour one out. Not really, because we don't waste our wine, but to Ed, because Ed was fun to watch, and he seemed nice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
And Damar is gone, and he always gave us positive vibes and good songs.
Mocha latte, she stole my breath.
What did you think of the men Tayshia sent home? Were you surprised? Did it seem right? Let me know in the comments below.
And then there were 7.
So there are 7 men left, and we are told next week is hometowns.
Next week is hometown week.
Gosh, it just feels like it came up on us real fast, didn't it? And I suppose that was because we had a totally different Bachelorette at the start of the season and we saw her get engaged. And Tayshia really got half of a kind of extra long season. So anyway, here we are. Let's do a helpful Cliff's Notes, make sure we're all on the same page recap. Don't drink for every guy who's left. Whoa, but then things take a turn. Zach is crying.
Everything gets real.
Lying. You guys, this has felt like a very emotional season with Tayshia and these guys. We've seen them all open up so much, share and reveal intense stories from their past in every episode. But that was usually like on a date. It's the middle of the day, the date card just got delivered, and Zach's breaking down.
It's a lot to take in.
I think he's crying because he is happy with Tayshia and he wants his parents to see that happiness, and so hometowns made him think of that. We're crying after getting a date card. What is happening to these men? I'm not judging crying, it's just we can't be breaking down all the time. Is Tayshia that amazing that she just has them in a constant state of emotional wreckage? Yes, maybe that's it. Yes, she is awesome.
Ben, falling in love is full of surprises.
Oh, but Zach didn't get the one-on-one he wanted, hun. It's Ben and Tayshia, and they're going on a scavenger hunt.
You guys are gonna have to work together on solving my little clues and riddles.
So don't drink for every scooter. Don't hate me for doing this. Don't drink for every tennis ball. Side note, Ben got pantsless again.
You are not.
It's really becoming his thing. And because here we are, don't drink for every piñata.
That's one way to...
All right, before we start, let's just do a cheers.
Now Ben and Tayshia are at dinner.
I don't know if we can actually be something if he doesn't open up to me.
Ben did reveal more. He shared that he had attempted suicide in the past.
I had 2 failed suicide attempts in 2018 and 2019.
I cannot raise my glass enough to Ben. Ben, thank you for opening up on national television about things that I can't imagine are in any way, shape, or form easy to talk about.
I see you and I hear you. And that's all I've been wanting.
And we love Ben, right? I see you Ben stands out there. And Ben gets a rose.
I want to know if you'd accept this rose.
All right.
Ben is going to hometowns, everybody. Side note, how are they going to do hometowns when we're trapped at the La Quinta? I mean, we're definitely not going to someone's hometown. Whatever, home is where the wine is. The heart is. And whoa! Whoa! Emotional overload.
Whoa.
Tayshia says she loves Ben.
I truly love Ben.
Did you guys see that coming? I didn't see that coming, but we've got to move forward. We've got to move on. It's time for the group date.
Hi!
And you know I have questions. The group date seemed to be some kind of, for lack of a better word, rudimentary lie detector test.
That is a polygraph test, and we are going to be testing you all today.
I hope I'm using air quotes properly.
When people do this, I don't really know what that means.
What did you think of the lie detector test? It seemed to be a laptop with a squiggly line and some light bulbs. And the light bulbs didn't even make sense to me because we had like a green, a yellow, and a red. I was like, we're not at a traffic light. That didn't seem right to me. And JoJo Fletcher, as much as I love her, was administering it.
Are you truly falling in love?
Don't you have to be like licensed in some way? Someone with an authority on this subject, please let me know in the comments below about the efficacy and the circumstances that must surround a proper lie detector test. You know, honestly, I wish we just played like that old sleepover game, 2 Truths and a Lie. Should we play it now? Okay. I'm gonna give you guys 2 truths and a lie, and the answer will be at the end of the video. If you don't know how to play this game, I'm gonna say 3 things, and you have to figure out which one is the lie of the 3 things. I'm allergic to face masks. I was once on a volleyball team. I have 3 siblings. What do you think the lie is? Let me know in the comments below, and also it will be at the end of the video. But we didn't do that. We're doing the lie detector test thing, so Zach sits down.
Can you see yourself falling in love with Tayshia?
And Zach is emotionally invested.
It might have already happened.
Zach is ready.
Yes.
Tayshia was staring stoically earlier. Zach is staring intently now. He's looking right at Tayshia. He's ready to take the test. And so Zach admits he's cheated.
Have you ever cheated on someone?
Yes.
And Tayshia does not like this. She has said that her ex-husband cheated on her, and Tayshia states that she subscribes to the saying, once a cheater, always a cheater.
I feel like the saying is true. Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Do you agree? I do not. I think that people cheat at different points in their lives for different reasons, and that while some people are perpetual cheaters, not all. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.
Riley, you might be used to this. You ever do this with your clients?
Oh, but a voice of reason is here, a saving grace, a legal mind. Riley the lawyer sits down for the test.
I'm sorry.
And Riley says that he refuses to let his clients take lie detector tests because they are often not accurate.
I refuse to let them. They're not always accurate.
Riley fails on some things. He is asked his name, and apparently Riley is lying. Ow.
What is your name?
Devin, Riley, Christian. Sheesh.
That's not your name.
Son of a...
Whatever, it was all questionable. On to the nighttime portion. And Tayshia, as always, is looking gorgeous, though I could not figure out why she was wearing this ball gown. Isn't it hot in the desert? Isn't this just a group date? Why are we dressed like we're ready for a princess wedding? Whatever, I don't care. She's our princess queen and I love her. I always say it's better to be overdressed than underdressed.
Yes. I've cheated in my past.
Oh, but she is over what Zach said. She confronts Zach about the cheating.
Cheating does not sit well with me, and that's nothing I will tolerate.
And Zach reveals the cheating was in the 6th grade. yes, this was a little anticlimactic, wasn't it? Zach says he cheated on his first girlfriend at the Bowl-O-Rama with a makeout session in like the 6th grade.
I later met up with that girl at a bowling alley, a Bowl-O-Rama, and I French kissed her while I was still dating Emmy. It was like my first girlfriend in 6th grade. And that's my cheating story.
So that's what I'm saying, you guys. It's not once a cheater, always a cheater. Oh, but then, emotional overload, Tayshia is falling in love with Zach.
I wanted to reach over and grab you because I'm falling in love with you.
Did you see that coming?
I don't really know what that means.
Now Riley is crying. Emotional overload. You okay?
I'm good. Let's have a seat.
Yes, Riley is in tears over sharing a story with Tayshia about his family, and it seems it stems from issues with his father, and he did legally change his name because of his father.
I decided, I could be a better man, I could be an honorable man if I worked hard at it. But the only way to do that was to start over. I got a legal name change. People change their names all the time.
And that is why he failed the rudimentary lie detector test. I mean, even Tayshia says these talks are too emotional, so much so that she doesn't know who to give a rose to.
I don't want to just give out a rose just to give out a rose. I feel like everything meant so much tonight, but I think I just need a little bit more time as to who to give this to.
I agree. I don't know what to think anymore. We're lost in the emotion.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
I'll be honest, you guys, these last few episodes have been heavy. It's just feeling like a lot altogether. Is that just me? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Oh, but this show is the gift that keeps on giving. A little lighthearted escapist drama is here in the form of Bennett.
Hello, Tayshia. Hi.
Yes, he was only sent away a mere 2 hours of TV time ago.
Hi.
And Bennett has showed up, don't you know? He has shown up on Tayshia's doorstep in the cover of Night. And I have to say, he is using the creepiest voice I've heard in a while.
Great to see you. So nice to see you.
What was that? He's like, great to see you.
Great to see you.
So nice to see you.
So nice to see you.
You look beautiful.
You look beautiful.
It smells fresh in here.
Well, it smells fresh in here.
Fresh like what? Fresh blood?
And did anyone else notice the whole time he wasn't blinking? Don't drink for the whole time. Bennett didn't blink. Did I blink? I don't know. My eyeballs. I'm so legally blind. I have the contacts. It's actually easier to keep your eyes open. So Tayshia says, let's talk. And she takes him into her villa. And I loved how she was like, oh, sorry, I didn't even clean up.
Well, I didn't really clean up.
I was like, Tayshia, girl, it looks perfect in there. There's not a pillow out of place. She even tried to make it look like she was cleaning up. She was like, have a seat.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're perfect. You're perfect.
He says that this has all been a whirlwind.
It's been a little bit of a whirlwind, to say the least.
Whirlwind?
Bit of a whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
A whirlwind.
Whirlwind.
A whirlwind.
Bennett's returned to tell Tayshia that he was thinking all of these things that he wanted to share that he hadn't been able to.
And I was thinking of all of these things that I hadn't been able to share with you. Sometimes you don't realize things until they're gone.
And I'm like, please, not another heartbreaking personal story. Emotional overload, I can't take anymore. Oh, but it's not. It's not what I thought. Bennett tells her he loves her.
And I realized in that moment that I love you.
What? 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 What did you all think of this? Yes, Bennett tells Tayshia that he loves her.
And I realized in that moment that I love you.
And to be honest, I was just thinking this was part of Bennett losing his way a little bit, and I felt it was all embodied in his hair being out of place. Bennett tells Tayshia, and I quote, "You have every ounce of my heart. I don't use that word lightly."
You have every ounce of my heart right here. I don't use that word lightly.
What word? Whirlwind? Bennett then says he will do anything in the whole world for another chance.
Love nothing more than to, stay for you. And I'll do absolutely anything in the whole world.
Like what? Oh, he says he is dead serious about her.
Because I'm dead serious about you.
And Tayshia reveals to Bennett that she actually wasn't planning on sending him home the night that she did.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I was not planning on saying goodbye to you that night.
And remember, she failed the rudimentary lie detector test when it asked her if she had any regrets about sending anyone home.
Do you regret sending anyone home?
No.
Lie detector tests are 100% accurate, completely and utterly reliable, and should be used as a fully functioning part of your regular and everyday lives. But back to Bennett. Bennett tells Tayshia he has never had emotions like this about a girl.
I haven't had emotions like this ever over a girl.
Which is interesting because he was engaged. But Tayshia rejects Bennett's kiss.
Thank you.
No. Nice try.
Which is interesting because I think that says it all about how she just feels about Bennett. Though she does say she has always wanted a guy to, and I quote, show up for her like that.
I've always said I've wanted a guy to show up for me like that.
And I was wondering, Tayshia, what do you mean? In the dark?
Hi.
On your doorstep?
You're beautiful.
Uninvited? No! Tayshia doesn't know what to do!
I am so confused.
But luckily she has red wine, which helps. What did you guys think she should do? Should she allow Bennett back into the fold? Oh, but we see that she does, yes, because we get a teaser for the next 2. Yes, next week we have 2 episodes. And Bennett is back.
I'm back.
And Tayshia is done with it all.
I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore.
And oh my gosh, one of those 2 episodes involves the Men Tell-All.
It's Men Tell-All like you have never seen before.
With the return of Yosef.
I'm not gonna apologize.
Oh, and they are truly trying to scare us now because the comedic button at the end of the episode is Ed in a Silence of the Lambs-esque face mask.
I do a little skincare routines here and there. Actually, it's nothing. It's just get Botox every 3 months.
And speaking of, it's time for me to reveal my 2 truths and a lie. And the truth is, I'm allergic to face masks. Yes, I am. My eyes swell up. The other truth is, I was on a volleyball team. Yes, once in middle school, I was on the C level, and I missed a ball that lost us the state championship. The lie is, I have 3 siblings. I only have 2. I'm the oldest of 3. What are you guys? Where do you fall in your sibling ranking order? And how do you feel about how that affects you as you grow up? Nature versus nurture. Do you think that you're a leader and that you take care of people if you're the oldest? Do you think that you're the most irresponsible if you're the youngest? Do you think that you fall into the retreat into the wayside if you're in the middle? Let me know in the comments below. Cake. I love you all so much. Thank you as always for watching. And if you want to connect with me more, I am available on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Lauren Zima. You can also find me on Cameo. If you want to go to their website, you can get a personal message from me. I love you. I can't wait to talk to you about the Men Tell All and the other episode next week, Monday and Tuesday night, 2 Bachelorette episodes. We will be recapping both in one Roses and Rosé episode available on Wednesday as usual. Love you. Thank you. Cake. Bye.
Hey guys, it's me. Just had to do a quick vlog because I'm alone in my car, eating a cake. Did you know they make personal cake? Personal size. They didn't have any chocolate, but I just bought this. I really needed the cake. Oh my gosh, so good. Anyway, polarizing question, but do you guys miss Claire and Dale? I love Tayshia, but Claire and Dale were fun to watch, I'll tell you. Let me know in the comment below. Okay, bye.